You don't
Bro,
know?
not the
Exactly.
King James.
You're fried, brother. Which version
If
do you
you're
want me to
reading the
read?
King James, that's crazy.
I'm asking you which version you want me to read. You don't know.
Dog.
You don't even know
Read,
which version
read
you
whatever
want
you
me to
want to
read.
read.
Read whatever I want to read because that's what I'm saying. See, Vlad,
Yes.
can you see how fried
I
he
just said
looks?
don't read the King James version.
No, but I don't agree with you, Knockstar. I think that, like, dude, I think you're fried too. So don't
But
try to
okay,
run
but
me.
I'm
I
just
think you're
trying to
fried, just
read
as fried.
something
Yeah,
for you
bro,
guys,
my
but why is it this hard for me just to read something for you guys?
Read it.
Okay, I'm going to read it.
quiet.
You ready? All right, look. Revelation 20. You said that earth is depicted in the Bible as a lake of fire. This is what this says. And the sea gave up the dead. Revelation 20, 13, and 14. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it. And death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them. And they were judged. So this is right here. It depicts as hell and earth, a separate place, right? Or earth, hell is delivering the dead up through the sea. So, okay. And they were judged every man according to their works. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. So if death and hell are being cast into the lake of fire, guys, if hell is being cast into the lake of fire, do you guys see where hell is not depicted as earth?
Past the metaphors, though.
No, but you said that hell is depicted as on earth, but it's not. If it's separate.
No, if you're reading the Bible, bro, in the beginning in Genesis, bro.
Yeah.
It's literally all about how fucking everything is separated, but the devil controls everything on earth. Like that is where he's banished.
Why does the devil control everything on earth?
Banished. Because he wants you to sin. And he wants you to do all these things.
But
because it's fucking
who gave him that power to do that?
God did.
No, wrong. That's incorrect. Adam gave him that power. In the Bible it says Adam gave him the dominion that God gave to Adam through choosing to listen to Satan instead of God. Adam subsequently gave Satan dominion over the earth. This is what the Bible says. I didn't say this, guys. I'm not making I'm telling you what the Bible says, right?
Dominion over earth, right?
Exactly. But you thought God did that. You thought God, see, you could see where the misconceptions can lead you astray. You thought God gave Satan the dominion over earth. No, God gave Adam something, which Adam owned since God gave it to him. And Adam chose to give that to Satan, the serpent. So it's a lot of things that we don't know. That's why I say to do the homework is because we have to adhere to the evidence. The evidence is the Jewish history, the Jewish culture. But if we don't want to adhere to the evidence, guys, then we're just making up our own story anyways. We might as well just write our own book anyways.
The Jewish culture doesn't believe Jesus was the Son of God.
Exactly. That's the point, huh?
Why are you saying that's the most accurate?
Because I'm not Jewish. I'm not a Jew. I don't go to Jewish synagogues. I go to church, a Christian church that believes not what the Jewish people believe. They believe what Christ said. Do you see where the misconceptions could lead you astray, brother? That's a question.
No.
Oh, you don't.
All right.
You're fried
to the bone,
We gotta switch
this shit up because if I keep doing this shit,
because you're fried to the bone. No, because that's what happens when you lose.
I'm not fried to the bone.
You can't bring reason or logic.
You just contradicted yourself like 7 times in like 2 minutes.
Well, you're recorded,
and I let you speak.
Okay.
I let you speak, dog.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Well, what topic do you want to talk about, brother?
Anything other than church, because I just said
no. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
In the church. I don't want to talk anymore. That's why I didn't want to talk about it in the first place.
All right. Well,
not give you any power saying that you're right. Anyway, I already was talking about how my personal relationship with God, which is not existent of what the Christianity belief is something that we cannot even fathom or experience until we experience that.
But that right.
I believe the Bible is a basic book on having moral.
The Bible's a library. It's a bunch of books. It's 66 books.
It's just telling you life lessons, and it's fucking a great ass book. But bro, it is like
it's God's holy word, and that's a comfortable truth that Satan wants you to think, and is it a coincidence that works directly in Satan's favor? What you think?
It's been changed, edited 100,000
Why does
fucking times,
every
bro.
time they edit it and changed it, it all says the same thing, that Jesus died and rose on the third day?
It doesn't say the same thing. They take out so much.
Like what?
There's so many missing books, bro.
Like what?
Like, I'm telling you, dude. Like, you're
You
telling
don't
me to do
know.
research and
That's what I'm
stuff,
saying.
like,
You don't even know.
no,
You're
I'm
making
being
these
dead
assumptions,
serious,
but you
like,
don't know. Name
I'm
one.
not making any assumptions.
Name one book.
It's been edited so many
Okay,
times.
so name
passed
one
down
book that was
by
taken
so many
out that
people.
should be in it.
Just saying, I'm giving you the exact example of like his look being changed, Jesus's, which we all know.
No,
would
that's
be
not what we're
false.
talking about. Name
It's
one book that was
historically
taken
false.
out of the Holy Bible that should be in it, that you think should be in it. Name one book.
I'm with this guy quite like shit, bro. Like,
You
seriously.
cannot name one book, brother.
I don't want to be a dickhead to you, bro.
I want you
don't.
to. I want you
But
because
do
I
wanna
want you to
talk
use
about
your
this
reason and
because, like,
logic
genuine-
to have a understandable conversation.
genuinely,
You can't
I
use your
did wanna
reason
talk
or
about this
logic.
because this is
We can talk about
fried
whatever you want. That's
conversation.
why I told you you have the floor. You can change
Right.
the. But you said you don't want to talk, so you can change the subject. It's the floor is yours, brother. We don't have to talk about this if you don't want to. I asked you, what do you want to talk about? You said you kept talking about this. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, bro's never gonna like me, Vlad. I'm sorry. No matter what you do to bring.
No, I like people, bro. I'm saying in that whole conversation, it's so uncomfortable, and everybody has
But
their
that's
own.
what we got to do. We have to have
ideology
the
of it.
uncomfortable conversation so we can get the
Yeah,
misleading
I'm
stuff
having
out
them
the
right
way.
now. I'm just saying, but like
Yeah,
everybody has their own viewpoints on it, their own look and view, and I'm not saying you're wrong in any way. I'm just saying you contradicted yourself a couple times, and that's
And
okay.
I have to get
but
better at having conversations like this because I get flustered because I'm so passionate about it. But it's not like I'm trying to lie to you guys. I'm not. It's not like I'm trying to make up my own stuff. I'm just telling you what the book says. That's why you said that everybody has their own. Everybody has their own beliefs.
And that's why
But that's why we have to
it's okay.
stick to the book. We don't need to make up our own beliefs because this is what happened. But like that's my opinion. You don't believe that, but it's okay that we don't believe the same things.
No, I'm just
But
saying.
that's why I stick to the book.
Because of who we knew what Jesus was, blah blah blah. Like, I believe bro was a humanitarian. He literally loved like all different types of people and wanted people to be accepted. And my whole point was, I lost that relationship with the church and how all of that was built.
But did you lose that
because of
relationship
how
with God though?
My viewpoint since I've been fucking like 12 and I'm 24 now has changed immensely on whatever I was
But was it because of the church? Was it?
raised on.
Did you use the?
Yes, that whole experience changed me of what people and who people are.
But did it
and
change
I
your
understand what church
view on
is.
God's
I understand
character?
what church is. I don't think God is what we think God is, and that's what I'm
But
saying.
did the
And I don't
church's
think it's
actions
he
change your
or
view on that
she.
though? Is
It's
what I'm asking.
nothing that we know of. My viewpoint has changed immensely. Is what
But
I
was
said.
it the
It's
church
changed.
that changed your viewpoint on God's character? Because you said yes
Yes.
before. Okay,
Because
right. But that's what I'm saying is
because
we can't
it's
allow
all
man's
changed.
actions to change our view about
No,
how
bro.
good God is.
But if man's actions changed everything and tried to play it in certain ways to make it seem like certain things and like to have us divided in all different types of the same book, which is like each one of them is different, very different
They all say
depictions
Jesus died and
and
rose on the
very
third day, so
edited
they're not too
each
different.
way. I'm just saying, bro, like there's a lot of stuff edited and like said
But you
different
can't
ways
name
so
that
it seems
stuff.
better.
So how can you
Bro,
know it's a lie if you can't name one
because I don't
thing
have a
that?
Bible on me and I don't want to whip out my phone to like look up Bible stuff because I believe it's too much. I don't want to do
I
that.
understand. I
I'm just
understand.
saying my experience with it and everything that I learned through has changed immensely because of that experience.
Right.
I think
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
none of what we know what we think God is anything that we ever think God is.
and it's easy to
Like
do that. It's easy to think that.
it's
But that's what I'm
bro,
saying
like
is like,
it's not a guy in the sky. It is like on a whole different fucking level. Like
no, it's far,
every
it's
single
surely
your
it's
being,
surely more beyond
like
comprehension. But
it's a
that's
lot
why.
different.
But let me ask you a question. Do you believe that the God that you believe in? Do you believe that that God could, existing outside of time, write something 700 years ago for you today? But he uses somebody to write it down 700 years ago. But he's trying to talk to you today. Do you believe that the God you believe in, who can exist outside of time, could do that?
No,
You don't.
because
So you don't believe the
no,
God that you believe in is not all powerful, all knowing, and doesn't exist out of time. Is that what you're
no.
saying?
I think bro just literally pressed a button and then now is just watching this shit play out.
That's crazy. You
I
would
think
think
bro
that.
is just been vibing as fuck because I think it's more of a I press start and watched it grow, and now like everything up else is up to whoever because we see every single day shame and crazy if we're going by any type of religious thing, crazy acts every day, and
Men's
none of
choices.
this is ever stopped. None of this
Because
is
God will
ever
never come in
changed.
between your free will. Let me stop you. You said we see evil because men choose to do evil, and we know that God will never come in between our free will. So those two things line up with reason and logic. You can use and understand that those things line up with a God who would never come in between our free will because he loves us. So how is it so hard for you to, combine that with reason and
It's
logic?
not all powerful then, because if you have the power, why wouldn't you?
Why
You just
wouldn't
want
you
to see that
what?
shit happen. Why wouldn't you stop any of the crazy shit that happens
Well,
daily?
he tells us that we can choose to if he comes in between any man's choice, right? Saving people, or if he
What if a lightning bolt strikes somebody and they just die? Is that man's choice, or was bro just in like the wrong space, wrong
if
time?
they die and they
What if a tiger eats a person? Is that man's choice, or was dude just walking around?
so
Like
what are you
that
asking
type of shit is
exactly?
like. What if a dude dies of a heart attack? Is that man's choice? No,
Everybody's
like
gonna die. So what are you asking
body
exactly?
failure. I'm just saying, like, it's not like
It's not
we
what?
are the only things committing. Like, there's not that just against us every day. It's not us just making decisions
There's
that could
evil
like kill
all
somebody.
around
It's not
us,
like
and men's choices cause a lot of the evil. Can we agree on that? We can agree on that.
thank God, bro. Stop taking me to fucking church, dog. I
Bro,
don't want to be here right
I'm
now.
not.
Okay,
I said no. This is a
Vlad, speak,
reasonable
please.
logic
I'm dying
conversation.
here and you're
Vlad, bro,
laughing.
why
I
is
like
he
to use your
not?
leg, bro.
I just
I see
asked a
your
simple
fucking leg.
question that men cause a lot of evil, and we
Fucking
can't
leg.
agree on that. So that we'll never be able to have a productive conversation if we can't agree that men cause a lot of evil.
Of course, men cause
So
a
why
lot of
can't you
evil.
just say
That's such a
yes?
simple yes or no
Okay, well,
question. But like,
subsequently,
you're trying to build off of yes or no questions. But I'm just
you
saying
just don't
what you're
want.
saying is
That's why we can talk
no,
about something else, brother. You keep talking about this. You just said earlier you don't want to
nah,
talk about
bro.
this for this reason.
I just gave you my personal experience, and then you keep asking me these questions
Am I not
of
allowed
why
to
that
ask
changed me. And
questions? We're
I'm
having a
yes,
conversation.
you're allowed to ask questions, but I just try to finish it multiple times, and it keeps coming back to
Okay,
me.
well, let's speak about
You
something
know.
else. What do you want to talk about, brother? I can't make this up, guys. You're recorded, bro. It's just a good. He doesn't want to talk, guys. I don't know what to do. Like, how am I supposed to have a Vlad? Do you have any thoughts on this, brother? It seemed like I asked him, can we agree that men cause a lot of evil? He couldn't just say, yeah, we can agree on that. It's because he doesn't want to have a productive conversation. Because when you want to have a productive conversation, you agree on things that are true so that you can get further in the conversation through reason and logic. But that's okay, guys. I appreciate bro because I need to work on having conversation more without me getting so flustered, guys. I'm just very passionate. But that I appreciate you, bro, for coming on here and telling me your experience so I can get more insight into why people think how they think, guys. It's a beautiful thing, and but it seems like it's not connecting, guys, and I gotta find why it's not connecting and evaluate it. And that's all there is to it. And it's a good time though, because you don't have to believe. God loves you so much you don't have to believe anything, right? You don't have to believe the truth. You don't have to believe a lie, right? He allows us to use our reason and logic to come to understanding. But if we're not gonna use our reason and logic to come to an understanding, guys, then what are we doing? You're rocking with Knockstar One, the unbiased voice of the underground, guys. Let me see where we're at. We got 11 people on the stream, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and spam this chat, guys. Guys, I really want to get back into Red Dead Redemption 2 for some reason. I don't know why, but Guys, I'm going to go ahead and spam this link so we can get to like 500, 600. But I already got the content, guys. That's all I needed is I need people's experiences and insight so that we can